Hi everyone, welcome back to My Creative Ego. So today I am talking about ribbons and bows, and I'm actually going to throw the spool in here as well because it's that time of the year, the most wonderful time of the year, where we're going to use a whole bunch of bows and ribbons. Most people throw this away, but definitely don't do that. They're so very useful and you can turn them into pretty little gift boxes. And so you can use them as they are. I think this one looks like a little jingle bell, which is really cute, or you can actually trim them so that they're all the same size as it is here. And I guess at this point, I'll just do a play-by-play, you guys. So what I'm doing is I am taking apart the little spool and I'm just trying to get it as smooth as I can because there will be leftover glue. Parts of the ribbon spool might kind of like rip off when you're tearing it apart. So just carefully try to get it as smooth as you can. And then on the left side, you see that there's the blue top and bottom of the ribbon spool, and we're just going to trace that out. So you're actually going to need 4 pieces, 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom. I'm using glitter cardstock, and you do want to have something that's sturdy because this is going to be the top and bottom of the box. So the top and bottom lids are basically covered with your glitter cardstock. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these two together because we're going to mark out where we're actually going to put the ribbon. So we need that centerpiece back. We're going to put it in the center here and we're going to mark out where we actually want to hole punch because we're going to run the ribbon through this. And we need to decorate the center now. So the center, I basically just use the width of a ruler and I just trace that onto whatever leftover gift wrap I have because it's going to give you some straight edges, and plus it's easier to measure that way. So we're also going to cover up the circle that's in the middle, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to take that little piece of gift wrap that we cut out and we're going to try to center it as much as we can onto this, and we're going to wrap it around, and then you should have a little bit of paper on the top and the bottom that's kind of sticking out. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm actually just making little snips up until it gets to the cardboard, but I don't want to cut it any further than that. And this is just going to allow us to be able to fold over the gift wrap so that it has a nice smooth edge and so that it doesn't have like the creases in it. So I do that for both the top and the bottom. It really does turn out really nice, smooth, and pristine. If you see that there's cardboard that you haven't covered up on the inside, don't worry about that because you can always take pieces of your leftover gift wrap and you can just cover it that way. And then off camera, I used some hot glue. I took the center and I put it back on the base. So it's basically like building the original spool back up. We just need to work on the top layer now. And now we're going to thread the ribbon through, and sometimes this can be a little bit tricky, so I'm going to show you guys a little hack. You guys can use twisty ties for this part, and you can use it kind of like you would when you're sewing like a needle. So I take my twisty ties, I put my ribbon through there, and then what I'm actually threading through this teeny tiny hole is actually just the little twisty tie, which is so much simpler. And then you're going to thread the ribbon through, and you just want to be really careful because you don't want to rip the box. I'm adding this cute little bracelet in, and then I'm also going to put like a mini bow in there, and then we're going to tie everything together. So there's so many options that you guys can use with this. Like if you don't want to use hot glue, you can actually just keep the base together and wrap it that way. I actually used rubber bands on here. And you can also put like necklaces in here as well. Stack your layers like I did here. You can also put the little ornaments on there. And for this one, I actually just took a pack of earrings. I broke up the pack, and I really like using like the foam shapes on here because the earrings punch right through so perfectly. Or you can use paper, put them in your new gift boxes, and it actually looks like a set. It's so cute. I just use a lot of the embellishments that you find in the Christmas aisle, and it's one way to spread that Christmas cheer, plus it's very affordable. So I will be making a few of these tutorials in the coming days, so I hope you guys will join me for that as well. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I thank you so much for watching, and if you need a little more inspiration, don't forget to check out the playlist I just made called A Crafter's Christmas. Thanks again, everyone, and have a wonderful day.